Ayana, I am happy to be here and to be able to present you my final textual rhetorical analysis. How to be a woman in Tehran by Habibi Jafarian. I choose to analyze the article How to be a Woman in Tehran, published by Warnica in March 16, 2015, in writing by Habibi Jafarian. It's about the lifestyle uh, of a woman in Tehran, in which she detailed the role of a woman who has the same characteristics of a man. That is, all words should be used for both men and women, regardless of the physical strength that a woman lacks than that of the man. Otherwise, other women are scarce. So this article is important because it exposes the reality of women in Iran. In addition, this article is a voice for those women who deserve to be heard and that their rights as women must be respected. So both men and women must live and enjoy the same rights under the same conditions. Rhetorical situation. Text, context, audience, communicator. Text. Habibi writes an article based on her life as a woman, with which she reflects the lives of many women who likewise as a woman in Tehran. She writes this article living closely the reality. She is of living in Tehran as a woman, a hard life. Habibi has lived closely because she decides to stay in her land to better understand, and she after write about it. Context. Slavery is a problem that has not ended today, although the rights that protect women already exist. But there are still some countries that prefer to give more human value to men than to women. For example, in this article, the Habibi will highlight how difficult it is to live in that country, Iran. Another real example is Asian women, specifically or generally Muslim women who lead a submissive lifestyle in front of men. They don't enjoy full rights as a woman, despite already living in the until today 21st century. Audience. This article is intended for the audience of the continent of Asia, country Iran, specifically for the citizens of Tehran. Communicator. She is Habibi Jafarian. She is journalist and writer. Okay, here I have top 3 strategies: dialogue, description, iterate. Dialogue. Having a conversation is good opportunity to exchange dialogue. The strategy is well used in the article. To understand better, I place myself in this text, the Habibi. For example, Habibi maintains a lot of dialogue when she is in an interview with the Clary. Your name is Had AQA. Had AQA. So a difficult names to pronounce. Okay, in which she puts us in context about the role of the submissive women. This question, the woman must not lie, deprive of her rights as a woman. To better understand this strategy, let's based on the example in the article. For example, when Habibi arrives at the building for her interview, and the secure women describe the quality of the women to enter that building. Otherwise, she cannot go to Alpha AQA officer. A women her hijab, her clothing, appropriate, no makeup, and her clothes shall not be too short. Italics. A women must comply with the norms proposed by men. This type, this type of writing is necessary to highlight the important points of the article. So when Habibi arrives at the building for his interview, and make it Italy to specify something. For example, um, I use the phrase from the article here, yes, here. It is this country that forces me to act as I do and ask the question I ask, among others. Well, therefore, the article "How to Be a Woman in Tehran" uh, uh, highlights the life of a submissive women in that country, Iran. Human rights, women cannot their life in, included today. Um, mm, Fully enjoy their rights. And finally, and good use of the strategies allows to better understand the audience, and the use of these types of writing. In this case, the Italy was fundamental to highlight the interesting or key points of the article. That is all. Thanks for paying attention.